What the are you doing here, little buddy? Have a rest. Just relax. Take a load off your feet.
Welcome to Antimatters. Hello everyone. Thought I'd try something a little bit different today. It's basically a little ant room tour. But I've stolen the style off PJ Ants and Ants Rambling. So I'll just show you all the ants so I can see the reflection in the glass. Hello everyone. So let's we'll start off with leaf cutters. These at the minute, they've got loads of dry leaves because the other day I got so many leaves. Like a crazy amount, probably like, I don't know, 4 kilos of leaves. And I kind of only used like 1 kilo in a week, and I decided to just dump every single leaf I had left the other day because they were drying out. Just stuck them in the tank and they've managed to eat through them quite well. At the minute their poles are down because they're just back in the back corner. But yeah, I'll show you the I gave them like all of these leaves and they've decided to kind of pile them all up in their little pod. They got a nice bit of fungus up there now. I've been really hyping up their like food recently, giving them more than normal. That big boy there connects down there. Here's the other 2 atta fungus pods, nicely packed out at the minute. A few leaves in both of them as well. Yeah, they've been ticking over really nicely though. I have been trying to grow them a little bit over winter, but with a shortage of leaves it's kind of a little bit tricky, but gotten a little bit bigger, I think, just a bit. Hopefully this season though I'm gonna kind of turbocharge them a bit. I want to get a late. I don't want to try to stir fry them, but I gotta get them first. Over in the corner too, we got the acros in there. They recently like flopped mega, but they're looking really like good again now. Let's see if we can swap paint. Yeah, you see they seem to be doing quite nice in there. Nice looking fungus. I'm trying to get them to move into this like other pod, but all they keep doing is, well, I messed up a couple of weeks ago. I decided I'll swap out their outworld because instead of cleaning them half the time, I just like swap them out. And I left the cotton wool in the tube further up, which meant that they didn't really have like any exits. So what they were doing is they started putting a bit of trash in here, and now it's kind of got a bit humid, but you can't really see in. But I'm not like super worried yet. If I need to, I can just like unscrew the end things and just tip it all out and give it a clean out and start again if they don't move in like real soon. Although I am tempted, like, if everyone likes this video, I'll probably do another one. And at AntCon a couple of years back, I was talking to Adam Ants. Go and check out his channel. I think he's on Instagram. I think, yeah, that's the one probably. And but he was telling me how he gets his ants to kind of move set up, and he gets a little bit of the fungus and sticks it in the place where he wants it, and they seem to follow. And I did it with these girls in their new pod, the atta as well, because the atta initially were like, we don't need a new pod, we'll just fill out this one to the max. But yeah, I kind of asked him like, how'd you get them to move? And he said get a little bit of the fungus and stick it in the new pod and they'll soon get round to looking after it. It worked anyway, so I'm going to maybe repeat it with the acro. If you're interested in seeing that, let me know. Let's have a look at the acro's little outworld. It's pretty dark around here. Let's get to see it, get a bit of light. There we are. Got lots of leaves in there in a minute. Not really loads going on. So let's go from the leaf cutters, because leaf cutters, they're all good. They're always good leaf cutters. They don't need any care at all. Let's go into, we've got pogos here. There's my fly culture. Hopefully it pops off soon. Yeah, here's the pogs. Pogon and Myrmex barbatus. New sneaky little drinker. Old drinker there that I'm trying to get them off, and actually I think they're off it, so I can actually grab them. let's quickly get in there. Well, every time I've been trying to get this out, it's been covered in them recently, and yeah. The other day had a little bit of a mishap with them as well. But yeah, as you see, like in the outworld sort of thing, got a little pile of rubbish, but it's not too bad. Nice amount of water, everything's all good. They should actually be hungry, so in a minute I'll chuck them in some food, and maybe I'll kind of edit it and we can jump forward to them eating some food. Yeah, but yeah, the mishap the other day, I was putting the nest back in and I felt like a little crack, and it turned out that little joint there between the two nests had split. I'll go, let me find it quick. I got it somewhere. Well, at least some of it, I think. Or did I love it? Did I chuck it out? But yeah, I think it's kind of the PLA. Once it gets a bit old, it gets a little bit brittle, and there's only about 4 layers of plastic. Kind of, was it 0.4 mil per like wall? So yeah, about 1.2 mil is it? Yeah, like 1.2 mil of plastic is holding between the bits, so I had to swap it out. But yeah, if I keep making it bigger, I'm just going to print out some kind of solid connectors because I don't want them to crack again. But there's only 2 internal walls, so it's not much. So let's have a, oh my god, what's that? No, better not be. Nah. Why does it look like there's the queen upside down here? Oh, because there is. This colony was doing so well. Jiggle that out the way. Oh, you've... Really, girls? You're doing brilliant. If you look in there, piles of brood. But, yeah, it just must have been a dud queen or something. That is the issue when you buy bigger colonies. I guess you never know that like some matey boy in Thailand or something has just gone and scooped like a 5-year-old colony into a tub, and the queen's gonna die in a couple of weeks because she's old. Oh, that's crap, that. This is the Polyrhacus bicolor, and yeah, the queen's decided to die. No one else in the colony, just the queen. That's crap. She was alive yesterday. Bloody hell. I haven't even finished paying them off yet. Well, that was that great colony is now in the drain. And they were doing so well. No, let's get the tin foil out there. We don't need tin foil anymore, girls. We've got loads of like larvae, cocoons coming through. I think I even filmed them a little bit yesterday. Maybe a snap to that bit. Oh, that sucks. Rubbish. Meh. Yeah, she must have been old or something, or sick. Bummer. Stick them back in. Rubbish. Let's hope that the old ones aren't messed up. Let's have a look at these polys. Let's not really do that here actually, it's better light. Whoa. You can't really see too much inside because they're Polyrhacus. Is it gonna focus? Nope, for some reason it's being grumpy. Nope. But yeah, the tube is looking good at the minute. It's quite nice and packed. Outworld, not too busy, but they munch along quite nicely. Yeah. This is a smaller colony. See if we can kind of nosing on the brood. I don't know how like PJ and Ant's Ramblings do this so well. Yeah, they got a few cocoons from what I can see, huge piles of larvae as well. Or not larvae, eggs, and there's probably some larvae hidden in there. They're doing quite well. But yeah, they're the smaller colony. Let's have a look at the bigger girls. These girls are just bigger in every way as well. I like you look at the size of those and it's like, oh, they're alright. If you can actually get it in focus. But these girls are just so much bigger. Must just be like a different morph of pollies. This is the big colony with more of them. They're doing well good now. Oh, you can actually kind of see into the through a bit. Zoom in. So you can just about see there's some brood in there. Loads more brood in here, and then there's also behind all the weavings is loads more brood. There's loads of brood in the middle tube as well. I don't know if you can't really see anything, but there's they got so much brood. Their numbers are going upwards. Yeah, loads of them at the minute. Hopefully they keep ploughing on nicely and they're not going to do what the Polyrhacus bicolor have decided to do. Little skids, and they were doing so good. Just like annoying her now. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Oh, that sucks, that. I'm gonna actually blame the ants as well this time because they definitely want me looking after them. Let's have a look at the Aphaenogaster G. Take them over here onto the A4. These guys are so grubby because they don't get much attention, but they don't do much. Like, where are they at the minute? Here's the queen. They got some fresh eggs. If we can get it in. There we are. Just about. Yeah, nice fresh eggs. A few of the pupae are pupating, or whatever you call it, and closing. They also got a few larvae, but yeah, Aphaenogaster G. They're like numbers fell, and they've just kept ploughing on though, steady, like persistent as hell. These girls, nothing is going to stop them. I think at this point, kind of pretty and golden as well, but yeah, they don't do much. Let's get on to the next girls that actually do something. One, Campos. The good girls. The Campos are actually behaving. They've even ripped her legs off already. Like, that poor queen. She must have been diseased or something. They want to get her out. They're well keen to kick her out though, because she was alive last night. So look at these Campos though. These are probably Vicinis. I don't know, I think so. There's Big Mama. Can't focus. Let's fiddle with the camera a sec. See if this mode is any better. Yeah, this is the Vicinis. If you look at all the workers, they're so fat. Like, they're all full at the minute. They got nice piles of brood over here. Some of the cocoons have started to kind of enclose. They're all looking really good. Their numbers are nice and high. You've got some big majors too. But all of them are proper chunks at the minute. Hopefully they'll feed all of that food to the new girls. Focus. So yeah, the Vicinis, they're doing good so far. We got at least 4 cocoons in there, if it'll ever focus. It won't. And then we got in a lovely Valentine's Day pop-off. It's the Gruentatus, I think. Oh, they're doing quite well. I swear there's more of them than there was. They are also proper, if I can get in there, proper chunks. Oh, come on, camera. It's been so fiddly. There we go. Yeah, proper chunks in there as well. With the Campanodus Gruentatus. They got loads of brood as well. It's kind of tucked in behind. But it's in there. They got some big cocoons coming through now too. There's the queen. They all woke up like about last weekish. Why if one of them just dumped that cocoon she was carrying on the floor? Then I'll leave them there. Let's put them away anyway before they get stressed. Let's get into it. These are the special girls. The good girls. Oh, one of them's out. They never come out. I made a little mini thing the other day because one of them was out, but yeah. The Singularis. This worker's a little bit creamy, but she is old. She's just not a super dark one. I never get to see them. Flick over to the footage from yesterday. There's the Campanodus Singularis. One of the workers is coming out. I'm not sure if they've got any eggs yet. I kind of want to disturb them as little as I can. When I feed them, what I've been doing at the minute is just leaving them where they are and I pop the lid, take out the little bowls and swap them out. But I hardly ever see them out, which is why I'm filming this. I'm actually filming this at a different time to the video because they never come out. Although later on, when I film an actual video, she'll probably be out. Well, yeah, this little worker. She's not the queen. I think they're doing quite well, the Singularis though. And by the looks of this little cricket in the background, it looks quite well nibbled. Which I'm hoping means the queen has started eating again. So we should have some more eggs soon. Because last time I looked, a couple of weeks ago, well maybe a week and a half ago now, there wasn't any eggs. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen when they're gonna start, but they definitely went into diapause because I was really scared to begin with because I thought, oh my god, and I looked on Antantics and it's like, oh, they might like do a little bit of stuff, and I was like, well, they're doing a lot of stuff. So I went and I just kept looking through the websites, but then I went on another website and they're like, yeah, they diapause, and it's like, they're diapausing. So I'm not too worried, but they've woken up now. They were just like fully sleeping, but now they come out and kind of stand around, do this stuff. Love the Singularis anyway. On to the next girls. They're doing pretty good though, I think. I'm not going to disturb them too much. That's enough for today. I should have checked if they had eggs, but that's enough for today. What else we got further down in the incubator? The flavs. Hopefully it's not really interfering too much. The mud. So oh, flavs. Well, that's a dead beetle. Oh, fly. Where are they? Yesterday I looked in and it was buzzing. There's one of them. But yeah, there's one. The flavs are definitely doing like well, and they've definitely woken up now. Yesterday afternoon, maybe like the afternoon is when they're more active, but they were pouring around the nest and it came for feeding time. They're so cool though, they're so dinky. Lovely little ants. They got no like petioles or anything. Yeah, across on the flaps, I had to restart the phone. Let's turn that light off, we might be able to see a bit better. We've got the rubra. Not carrying dead bodies as they do. But they started to wake up. I haven't noticed loads of brood yet, but I have noticed like a handful of eggs. They're all quite quiet at the minute. They're just kind of scouting around, doing their little thing. They need a clean, to be honest. Maybe in the next video I'll clean them. I'm not really mega prepared for this one. ideally I'd have cleaned my desk and eaten my lunch. But I kind of just jumped straight into it and thought, you know what, I'm gonna give this video style a try. And here we are. So yeah, we also got, well, here's the Kai Spitum. The Kai Spitum are just, if you're ever looking for an ant that just never dies and they don't need much attention. Like mine have been ticking over for years now. At about this size, they go up and down a bit. I'll give them like the odd bit of food. They mostly have water. And they just do their thing, ticking over nicely. But yeah, they're Welsh, like, hardy girls, these. Sometimes I will just not feed them for ages because there's enough of them, and yeah, they do fine. Yeah, next up, let's go for the termites. So looking here, this can go over on the oh, there we are. So in here, I got these off Stein the other day. I've been watering them. I was trying to give them another bit of wood, but I don't think they liked them. Looks like an empty test tube in a minute. But she'll roll it upside down, which probably shouldn't do because they'll get annoyed. But here we go. Hopefully they don't run out of the end. The little termites. Loads of them. Probably give them their own video once they're kind of settled in nice. I did earlier see little eggs and stuff, so there they are down there. I think that might be them. Oh no, that's just a piece of poo, I think. There's one of the royal termites, I think, like a queen or something. There's more of them inside the bit of wood. They're right, the termites. They're not ants, that's for sure, but ants have like sisterhood. Ah, there's the eggs. Ants have sisterhood though, and like termites, they're like mates. They help each other out and stuff, and they behave like a community, but they're kind of just like humans kind of thing. Every different house is a different family almost. And they kind of, yeah, work as a community, but not as close as ants. These are neotermes though. Let's have a look at the other ones. They're doing good though. All I have to do is like spray them down and give them some wood. I'm not sure what I'll do long term with them. I'm hoping to like grow them quite big. And I don't want to feed them to my ants, but these ones, maybe. Sounds bad. Yeah, these have been like well busy. They're super active termites. At the minute, they're just in a big tub because they can't get out. So yeah, it's all good. Let's see if we can find some because they've proper made themselves at home now. A lot of them have like dug under the wood. Like the moment all of this rotten wood went in, like the little chippings, which are like look like that sort of thing, started pouring out of everywhere as they nibbled it all up. Let's go in. They make noise too. Oh, bit of mould there. Just need the wood lice to come out and do their jobs. Got springtails though, wood lice in here. You see this tube here? They've proper kind of filled the end in with mud. They've also buried it a bit here. Let's see if we can. It might be inside. Oh my! Oh Jesus! It's one of them soldier ones. Yeah, they ain't ants. I felt a twinge of like fear then when I saw that whopper under there. See if it was. He's disappeared, the whopper. But these girls, they also got like parasitic little beetles that like kind of symbiotically live with them. Yeah, it's kind of half buried them again. Let's pull up some sticks. They live under the sticks, I think, as well now. But I haven't looked. I'm kind of scared. The size of the major, then. Give me a heart attack. It's anything under this one? No, but they have been digging. They do dig little tunnels as well, which is kind of cool. But they're quite kind of not timid. They just hide away. Let's see, these are quite like in. Let's see. Oh yeah! Oh my God! There's loads of them. They got a proper little kind of network under there. That's cool. Put that down gently. Yeah. These ones are kind of cool though. Just give them wood like the others too, and they'll grow. Kind of, I'm thinking I wouldn't have too much of an issue, to be honest, feeding the big ones, like was in that tube, to the ants, because I didn't like the look of him. He was a bit big. Big. Yeah, my heart's still like, ooh. Because I wasn't expecting like a giant. They have soldiers or something. I wasn't expecting them to be there, and they're a bit chunkier than an ant. If an ant was that big, it'd be like an atta queen or something, or a singularis, and they're like quite friendly, but that kind of big fighter not cricket, wherever it is. I keep going to call them termites, and they are not they are termites, cockroaches, but I think they are cockroaches, but that's not the right word. Yeah, the termites, that major termite, major issues. Yeah, what else we got? Oh, slam that. So we got like Fusker up here as well. Hopefully they kick in soon. You can't really see too much because the lighting is terrible, and they've kind of dug it in a bit. William and Co are just ticking over. Haven't been cleaning them for ages. Big pile of kind of seeds and bodies, but yeah, they're doing well good back in here. There's loads of them now. What else we got? Oh yeah, the good colony. These are my oh, look at that. It's a little bastard. We've got some new friends in here there. Little slug there. I use this tank, my natural setup. All I do is I take all the food bowls after I've been feeding with scraps. I chuck them in. And the ants and the woodlice, like the Fusker and the Ruber, and they ain't fussy. They'll have all the scraps. And it's well easy to pull them out like every few weeks basically. I'll pull out maybe like 200 of these little bowls, and they'll all be clean. All I have to do is rinse them off. But yeah, in this tank we do also have a new guest. He lives. Where are you, buddy? I'm not too scared of this bad boy, but he is a solid little sod. There he is. His name is I had a name for him. It wasn't Percy. Percy already exists. Yeah, there's a big old spider in here. He used to be smaller, but he's been growing. He's had 2 molts in here now. He's one of the big sketchy ones. The ones that actually bite you. But he's not causing any problems to me, and the ants seem to get on fine. I see the Ruber and the Fusker, they can navigate the web alright. Not sure what he eats, but it could be all the little flies that come out of the natural setup. Yeah, as long as he stays in there, I'm not bothered. He probably went in thinking, oh, I have a quick snack, and got stuck. If I'm really, really lucky, he eats the woodlice. And I have noticed the numbers haven't been stupid numbers recently. And I'm thinking maybe he's nibbled a few. And if that's the case, that's brilliant. Because woodlice, I don't get woodlice. Yeah, they look cool for a few minutes, but they just breed like little rabbits, and then it's oh, I have 1,000,000 woodlice, and it's yeah, how'd you get rid of them? Yeah, that's just me. There's some people love their woodlice, but I'm an ant man. See if we got any more action in it there. What else? We got Spider Boy, some ants somewhere. See if we can spot any of the acorns. Normally, if you just look along this piece of wood, there's normally one trundling about. I think the plagiolepsis have probably woken up as well, so they might pop up soon. The tiny, tiny ants. Ah, you little girls. See if we can spot anything. It's fast forward it until I find some ants. Oh, there's an acorn up. There we go, there's a little acorn. Yeah, there's a massive colony of acorn ants in here at the minute. I went to give some wood to the Singularis when they first went into diapause because I was panicking. I was like, maybe if I give them some alternative nests, they'll move in and start laying again. But nah. And one of the bits of wood I got had a massive colony of acorn ants. Like one of the biggest I've ever seen. And yeah, in the end I ended up putting the wood in here because the Singularis were going to go into diapause, so I wanted them back in a smaller, more restrictive setup. And yeah, the wood ended up in here. What else we got in here? We've got all of the centipedes still as well. They're getting strong. Let's get the light back on. So look, we've got the, I think that's a stone boy. Or maybe it's, yeah, that's a stone centipede. But we got the southern giant or something. The southerns, there they are, fucking, I mean, yeah, lovely little girls. They're so long. Like, they're just super length centipedes. Brilliant. Right, they are, they're cool. There's another one of the, I think that's a bog standard rubbish version. Or is it a cricket? Oh no, it's this, that is a stone centipede. Yeah, like, he's doing something, that one. They're so long though. I think they're cool. Yeah, this tank is like doing so good now. Let's see if we can zoom out of it. Like, all the plants are settled. We got loads of plants too. We got the ivy, fake bamboo, weird plant that takes ages to kind of kick off. There's some more of the weird plant as well. We got them thingies, nerve plants or whatever they're called. This thing, which I got at Ancon, I think. Oh no, I got it from the local garden centre. Has really good roots. Well, not good roots, but like it's a rooter. All of these roots down here, they're all off that plant. These other plants up here, they're not like deep rooting like these. Like if you look over here where the plant hasn't kind of been, you get the odd little kind of root from, I think it's the bamboo and stuff, but it's not that like rooty, whereas over here it's become kind of thick roots going down. There you go, massive roots. Shout out to my man PJ Ants. Whoop whoop. Steakhands.com. Make sure to subscribe to PJ Ants. Whoop. And Ants England. And Novo Ants. And Ant Hollifer. And the strange four-legged ant sticker that I got from Ancon off Sadie. See if we've got anything back here. There's some of them little woodlands. D-bags. Chomping all the wood up over here. Anything in the stone section? Oh yeah, so see that butt hanging out there. Centipede bum. Yeah. I quite like this little bit. It's like just a patch of stones up against the glass, but you do get a nice view sometimes of things that you wouldn't normally get to see in your tank. But yeah, that tank's doing like lush at the minute. I wish I could take this one to Ancon, but honestly it's too heavy. And the tank, it doesn't like being moved too much. But yeah, I'm very happy with the natural setup at the minute. Need to get the bridge back in. It's kind of fallen over. Yeah, and the other day, I don't know if it was this tank, or I released another colony of Myrmecoruber in my garage. And it's like I got up in the morning, and something was stabbing me in the side, and I looked in my pants and there was a Myrmecoruber stinging the hell out of my leg. And yeah, I had ants in my pants, and I don't know if the rubras snuck out of this tank. They might have, because I haven't changed this barrier for a year and a half, or if they kind of hopped on my trousers in the garage or something. You never know. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this style of video. Hopefully I don't look too rough, because I just kind of came back from work and was like, let's go. Anyway, yeah, big shout out to all the people out there, especially PJ and Ants Rambling, for making this style the style. And I've always wanted to make a little video like this. I just never got around to it, but yeah, let me know if you want to see some more though. Next time I'll tidy up the desk a bit so we can kind of get in a bit deeper. But yeah, and do some like ant stuff while we're at it. Yeah, anyway, Hope you enjoyed the video. Till next time, have a fabulous day. May your ants live long and prosper. A fabulous week as well. Have a fabulous week. So until next time, have a fabulous week. May your ants live long and prosper. Thanks for watching, and bye.